What's up, YouTube? This is Chaz coming to you with episode number 3 with the Chaz and the Command Show. So today, what we'll be talking about is the Week 14 matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Now, on paper, it may not seem like the most exciting matchup. Two teams basically out of the playoffs, losing records. But I'm going to tell you why there's more at stake long term for each team. So, let's not waste any time and let's get into it. So guys, quickly before we get started, we are currently sitting at 26 subscribers at the recording of this video. And it's my goal to get to 50 subscribers by the end of this year. And it may be a big goal to some, maybe small to others. I don't know, but I know my goal is 50. So, I mean, if you can like, comment, share, do everything you can so we can reach that goal, I greatly appreciate it. Now, with further ado, let's get into it. Vikings and Commanders. What are we going to be looking at? So when I first think about this, I want to take a look at the Commanders defense because we'll be going against Big Nine, JJ McCarthy. We all know him, and it's no secret. He's been having a terrible year, a god-awful year. It's been pretty bad for him. I mean, when you look at the numbers right away, he has a 54% completion percentage, 929 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. And it's bad on paper, and it's even worse with your eyes on the screen. When he's passing, you could tell he's processing every single play. He's staring down the player, and because he's processing, he's not aware of his surroundings at all. So his pocket awareness is terrible. He takes unnecessary sacks, and he holds on to the ball for so long. So I definitely think one of the keys to this game is just try to disguise your coverages, man. I mean, he stares it down, so we know what he's looking at. We know we can fool him into making mistakes that if he just looked around to the other receivers, he could avoid that. But I think he's just taking so much time processing, and it's just not coming to him naturally. That natural effect is not coming, and when something doesn't come natural to you, just imagine you're taking a math class and you're struggling, and next thing you know, the teacher's throwing even advanced stuff on you that you don't even have the basics yet. So if you start throwing these different coverages and different blitz packages at him, he's going to really screw up even more. And that's why I think having Dan Quinn here is that much more important, because if we still had Joe Witt Jr. as our defense coordinator, they would have a chance to really do some damage on us because they're able to spring people open. They're able to do all these mismatch coverages and take advantage of us. But with Dan Quinn at defense coordinator, I think he's so experienced. I mean, he's had the LOB, a dominant defense, and he really knows how to put great player in positions to make plays. I mean, look what he did over in Dallas when they were getting all these interceptions. I think that is something he can definitely replicate here in this game against the young JJ McCarthy, and that's something that the Vikings are definitely going to have to figure out long term in the stretch, including this game. Is he the guy? Because it's not looking like it right now. And I remember when they let go of Sam Darnold, that shocked me, man, because Sam Darnold played a great year. He did struggle at the end of last year, but I don't want to put it all on him because the offensive line was not up to par those last couple of weeks where he did struggle. I also think this is going to be a great way of the Commanders to stop the run, which is something we're not particularly good at, as we rank 27th, allowing 133 yards per game on the ground. And if you look, they're not the greatest running game as well. I mean, they have Aaron Jones, who's missed about 5 games through injury, and he has 300 yards. He's averaging 4.5, but man, you know the saying, best ability is availability. And then they also have Jordan Mason, who's also a pretty good runner as well. He's had 578 yards, and he averages 4.7, so he's pretty good. But I do think that's something we could also take advantage of, and that is to truly commit to stopping that run and show those different coverages against JJ McCarthy where we're going to force him to pass it. We're going to force him to make a quick decision because we're bringing pressure, and we know his processing time is so slow and so bad where the pocket just starts to collapse around him and he doesn't know what to do. He just starts running like a chicken with his head cut off, and that's where I think we could definitely get some turnovers, which is something we have not done. We have 7 turnovers on the season. 6 interceptions. And that is just not cutting it, especially with a Dan Quinn defense who, and we know, like I said, those Cowboys years when he was defense coordinator led the league in turnovers. LOB, need I say more? I don't need to say anything else, man. Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, he has those boys balling. So I think this is a time where we can definitely take advantage and get more sacks, which we haven't done often, and get more turnovers against this young rookie. Now going on to the offense side of the ball, he's coming back. Y'all saw my video before, and I can link it here, but Jaden Daniels is back. He is returning for the Week 14 matchup, and we are very, very excited for that, and we are very happy that he is playing and not sitting out even when he's healthy, because he is a second overall pick that's getting paid to play football and needs to learn how to protect himself. He's not going to be able to learn that on the sideline, and I'm glad they made that decision. Now, looking at the Jaden Daniels' games, he's played in 5 so far this season. And if you compare it to that rookie season, he's missed a lot of throws that he made his rookie year. He's hasn't been very good against the blitz. And I'm not trying to trash him and say he's been bad. It's just when you set the bar so high your rookie season, you're expecting something close to that. And we haven't gotten that. But, I mean, he's still young. He was still trying to develop that connection with receiver. We've had Debo, who has come over, so he's trying to get connection with that. He had Terry through the first 3 games where Terry was healthy. Terry, they didn't have any training camp together, so they had to get that connection back together. So I'm hoping that he can get into the groove pretty early this game and really get that completion percentage out. And you know that they're going to be blitzed because we're playing a Brian Flores team who blitzes by far number 1 in the NFL. And that's his favorite thing to do, is come after you and force you to make errant throws. So I love that this is his first game back, because he's going to have to protect himself and he's going to have to make plays with pressure in his face. And I think it's just a great test for him to show, okay, I struggled at the beginning of the season, but I'm going to advance myself. I'm going to improve. I'm going to use these weapons, Terry, Debo, Lane, to make these plays. And I'm really excited to see what he can do this week. And speaking of Jaden, I also want to see that connection with Terry look like it did last year, because those first 3 games, they were off. They were off. They weren't connecting as much as we expected them to. And of course, you can contribute that to Terry missing training camp. But I think that is something that was so pivotal for Jaden's growth in year 1. When you have a number 1 receiver who you can rely on, when everybody in the building knows he's getting the ball and you still can't stop him, that's when you know you have someone that's a difference maker. And that's what we have in Terry McLaurin. And that's what we need to just get that connection right. We saw what Terry did last week. 7 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. In that game, Mariota said, I know who my guy is. I know who I'm going to. Make a play, Terry. And Terry did that. So that's definitely something I want to see Jaden go and get that connection back. What I also really want to start going forward in these game previews, even though this is the first one, I want to do a Spotlight Player of the Week. And the Spotlight Player of the Week is someone that will shine a light on and focus on and really look at that guy and say, I want to see him make a big impact. And my Spotlight Player of the Week is Chris Rodriguez. I'm picking him because I love the way he's running, man. He's running hard. He's breaking tackles. He's turning those 2-yard gains to 4-yard gains. And what I really want to see with him is take over that backfield. I think that right now we're still in that running back by committee, which is cute, with Bill and Jeremy McNichols, who I like both of them. But I want to see a guy really turn into the alpha and say, I'm tired of everyone else eating off my plate. This is my backfield. I want to be the guy. And I think Chris Rodriguez can be him. I mean, he's running hard, getting the touchdowns. And so I really, really want to see him make a difference. So tell me, guys, who is your Spotlight Player of the Week? Hit the comment section, man, and let me know. So now, prediction time. Who do I think will win this game? Well, like we said before, it's more than just about winning and losing for these teams, because we're both out the playoffs. It's a lot about, on the Viking side, is J.J. McCarthy the guy? Big 9, can he get it done? And on the Commander side, can Jaden Daniels stay healthy? Can he protect himself and protect the future of Washington? I think with Jaden Daniels, I think he will. I think he's young, and I think he has to continue to grow. And I think he'll take the Lamar Jackson track of learning to really protect his body and understand who he is and what he means to this franchise. On the Viking side, I don't think JJ McCarthy's a guy, man. He just there's not enough flashes we've seen. We've seen some good, but way more bad than good. So my predictions for this game, I'm going to go Commanders 27, Vikings 13. Yes, I'm taking the Commanders to win a game. Hallelujah. It's been a long time since we've done that, but here we are. So, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching episode 3 of the show. Continue watching, like, subscribe, comment all over, man. Tell me what you think. I appreciate you. See you next time.